generation.
Oh, yeah.
And look at us today.
Yeah, this is
Aiden's calling.
Yeah, this is definitely Aiden's calling for sure.
Putting this together. So our first match of the day, this is actually going to be really interesting. This is 2 Marth players. This is Marth. Khryke, I first learned about him from actually SmashCon last year, the smaller one, SmashCon Fall Fest.
Yeah.
And he kind of popped off. He beat Logan. On the flip side, Quaff, an online god. So Quaff is going to be black.
He beat Moki, too, at a SmashCon, right?
Or
was that
super duper not surprising?
Yeah.
Quaff is a bit of a spacey player.
This is Quaff. I never met Quaff in person. We've net played before.
I've net played Quaff a million times.
Yeah, right?
But now I finally
I met Quaff years ago, but he had longer hair. Khryke, I played in I went to a West Virginia tournament like 2017. And I met Khryke back then, but Khryke was like just picking up the game.
Got you.
Not nearly as good as he is now. So
is Khryke? Was he playing?
He's playing White Marth too. Yep.
Okay.
Same character. Was solid, but like not.
Yeah.
Learning. So
learning.
They both have actually pretty good wins on top players. Khryke has had wins on Moki and Essie.
Oh, okay.
And Quaff has had wins on SFOP in the online and Curve as well.
Curve. Okay, yeah.
That's pretty
good foxes.
Pretty
yeah.
good.
This
Pretty
is
good.
round
And Meds.
one.
And Meds
Yeah.
as well.
And Meds.
Round 1.
That's what I'm saying, dude. LCQ is tough.
LCQ is tough. Well, this is kind of, even though it is a quote-unquote open bracket, it's not truly an open bracket, right? It was capped at 64. So most of the players that are going to be in this LCQ are going to be quite strong. Damn, that combo! I think that was going to combo.
Surprising.
I feel like this is something very Aiden-esque too. Like, let's get the best 64 people possible.
Right.
All from different places.
The best 63 players possible and ETOS.
Yeah.
Who's going 0-2? I'm sorry, ETOS. If you take, I would literally. I would buy all your meals all weekend if you take a single rounded bracket.
I think ETOS is playing Triff first.
Yeah,
so
ETOS was like, I'm going to give JV5.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And then I was like, no one here is that good, bro. No one here is that good.
Not JV5.
No, not JV5.
In that matchup, Fox Peach?
No, just period.
No way.
I don't care the matchup. No one's JV5 if you're here, man.
JV5s are
I know that top players. Don't give them that much credit. Really.
Have you JV5'd anybody? It's hard.
Okay.
It's real hard.
So I've done it like twice.
This is funny. I never did it. And then
it's hard.
I played Mario's Fox. Mind you, Baby Fox. We were playing online before a rollback. I JV5'd him. I shit you not. I JV5'd him twice in a row.
No way.
Yeah.
After no JV5, you get 2 in a row?
Yeah.
Twice in a row
Fox
sounds
Falco.
impossible.
Fox Falco?
On FD.
Fox Falco?
Okay, FD's the stage to do
I
it.
actually just zeroed to depth in 4 times.
Yeah.
8 times.
8 times. Yeah,
8
times.
Insane.
I don't know why my combo game was crazy, but
FD's the stage to do
I
it.
fucking hate that stage too.
I mean.
Yeah. But that is the stage to do it for sure. This is close, man.
Yeah, to beat someone in Melee.
Y'all like this ditto? I feel like Marth mains hate it, but people who don't main Marth kind of fuck
That's
with it.
kind of every ditto, though.
Right,
like Falcon
that's
Dittos,
right.
I love Falcon Dittos, but if I talk to any Falcon main, they're like, oh, man, it's really stressful.
Why do
blah,
you
blah,
like
blah.
this?
It depends on the style, right? I feel
depends
like
on the style.
I think I like Falcon Dittos. You said Falcon, right?
I said
yeah. I like Falcon Dittos, but if you're playing like Wizzy, then all of a
That's
sudden,
what I was
then
gonna
all
say.
of a sudden the
That's
Falcon
what I was
Dittos is
gonna
a little different.
Because I think when I talk about Falcon Dittos, I'm thinking about dittoing, people my level.
Lucky, Joey,
whatever.
Yeah.
And having usually in friendlies. And if I ask, hey, None, what do you think about Falcon Dittos? He immediately is going to think of Falcon dittoing Wizzy and S2J.
Right.
And that sounds way harder.
Right.
So.
Y'all, better question. Would you rather play a ditto or a bad matchup?
Ooh,
A
ditto.
ditto.
Yeah.
For my character, yeah, definitely ditto.
A ditto, yeah, a ditto.
I hate the ditto, but I'd rather play that than more.
I will say for the Marth ditto, there's 2 things that I really do like about this matchup that I think make it, people talk about how it's janky, it's really easy to randomly get tipped or something. And that right there, Quaff just a little bit too low, doesn't get the ledge. But I will say this, out of a lot of the matchups in this game, this matchup to me makes stage control really important. Being center stage is actually so important in this matchup. And you think it's like that, you think it'd be like that for every matchup, but think about Fox dittos, Sheik dittos, those are characters that are really comfortable off the ledge. Whereas in this ditto, I feel like if you can get center stage and hold it, you actually get really rewarded. And to me, that feels very honest. That feels like a fighting game fundamentals kind of thing. And I like that about Marth dittos.
I think the reason why it looks like a little janky is that I think visually the way that they try to take space from each other looks a little funny to me. Like the way they like kind of wave dash and like down tilt, you know, the way they do like up tilts. Like
Right.
When Marth whiffs, it looks funny, and I think Marth whiffs on Marth pretty often.
Because the dash is so good.
Yeah.
Marth is really good at escaping Marth's hitbox.
Exactly.
It's pretty funny.
So there's a lot of like missing, and so it looks a little like, oh, what's going on here? They're swinging a lot,
Right.
and nothing's quite happening. Because the combo game also is kind of odd as well, you know, especially on these higher percents. You know,
just
you're
like
not
chip damage.
Yeah, it's just like chip damage, or I'm going to get like a forward air set up for an edge guard. And then even like on the edge guarding side, right, you want to do like up Bs, but Marth can down tilt that up B, can like forward smash it, so.
I think what's weird to me is just how, like, being in the air is so bad in this match.
Oh, it's
You
so bad.
just have to be on the ground, and I think that's kind of weird.
like that with,
Yep.
What is that? Why are they doing this?
Just poking through each other.
Just hit each other. You have such a long.
It's because you know they don't want to get tempered by the. I just think that when you're on the ground or when you're in the air in most Marth matchups, like you could whiff aerials and it's like not too bad of a thing. But in this matchup, because like Marth can just forward smash, it's just so easy to want to just stay grounded and like a lot of wave dash backs, like dash dancing, you know.
And also, I think like when you get hit out of it, it's not like a huge punish typically, right?
Right.
So if you get whiff punished, it's like, oh, okay, forward air. Maybe I get a grab. I'm setting up for like maybe I get 2-3 hits, right?
Right.
So they just do neutral over and over again in a lot of situations. That was good.
Yeah,
oh,
absolutely.
Dead.
There's this like, it's funny. There's this very natural kind of phenomenon, and for some reason in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and no one said it had to be this way, but it's just the way that the hitboxes in this game work out. Almost every character is better at fighting the opponent above them than being in the air and fighting below. Like up airs and up tilts are just better than down airs. So look at this matchup. Down air is more laggy. It's more committal. On the flip side, up air is super non-committal, really good at juggling. Up tilt, really, you know, pretty. You're just so much better when you're on the ground and your opponent's above you.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when Marth's range, because his range is just absurd.
It's absurd.
I
yeah.
think the only character that like is an exception to the rule you're saying, Toph, is like Puff.
Sure.
But most
Yeah,
characters
Puff.
are like in general, they're like, especially Marth.
Yeah.
Like
Sheik.
yes, Marth, Sheik. You know, a lot of the other floaties very grounded.
Another thing that I will say in this matchup, really, really crucial at being good off the ledge, because this can happen to you. Like the ledge trapping that, to borrow a term from Smash Ultimate, like you can really keep a Marth on the ledge, and it can be really frustrating to get up. And you'll see Marth try to get up with counter, and that can work, but you better be right, because if you throw out that counter and they do nothing, you're getting killed.
Oh yeah, that's a guess.
That's a guess.
That's a hard guess, or just a read. Like there's no. You can't tell me you're trying to react with something like that.
Right.
But yeah, I agree. Like, just being on the ledge. Marth just is terrible on the ledge.
Oh. Quaff running and whiffs the down tilt like Vish said.
Can you tell me why that down tilt did not hit and why that up tilt did not?
You know what it actually is? It's that
It's
Marth,
like you go so inside.
he
like
gets
you go
so
inside.
yeah,
Right?
he's
you
like,
go really in there.
Right.
Like Brandon said, you don't want to get hit by the tipper, so you don't want to be too far away. And you want to like be in there so that you can like kind of whiff punish. So it ends up being a little bit too close in a lot of these situations.
Khryke just doing a good job, bro. And this is another good thing. Like when you're at over 140 in this matchup, I feel like being at the higher percent, like this is the best position to be in.
Yeah.
I know he died there, but like Marth is just terrible at getting the confirm, man.
Yeah, Marth is really good at comboing an opponent that's at low percent. That was a great little tech chase with the forward smash.
And the Marths are super good with their up B. It can be kind of tricky. Oh, that's big.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, that second forwarder was so nice with the little dash behind.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, Quaff just had to identify that like down tilt wasn't going to connect off of it.
Nice tag.
The ledge takes. Oh, that's going to be it. Quaff.
Ooh.
Everything best out of 5.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, bro. It's a Ludwig, Aiden. You know,
Aiden's there.
Yeah.
Best of 5 for sure.
Well, you know Leffen's here.
Oh, yeah.
So you know if you run it 2 out of 3, well, hang on.
Right.
Did you know that actually?
That tweet's going to be flying.
I know.
I saw Leffen yesterday, and I only saw him briefly.
Yep.
And then as I was leaving, I see Leffen just like carrying a Wii and a TV out of the venue. I was like, how did you get this TPP? How did you just take this TV and Wii out of here?
Leffen do be having the plugs, and like I'm like, yo, at Genesis, you know, I'm like, yo, bro, like I live here. How did you get this?
Yeah.
I can't even get one, bro.
I gotta tweet more. You just get free shit.
Yeah. Oh. Man, Khryke, I will say, the thing about these two is Khryke has big wins in the Marth Ditto.
Yeah.
Like, the first time, again, I ever heard of Khryke was beating Logan, who at the time was, like, one of the top Marths.
Right.
Whereas Quaff's big wins are mostly spacies.
Mostly Foxes,
I will
yeah.
say, mostly Foxes,
Super
yeah.
good versus Fox.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
What an upbeat.
Hit him with the Street Fighter special.
I
bro.
know. And by the way, if you whiff, especially on FD, you're a sitting duck for like 5 seconds.
Right.
So, really good to get that.
Yeah, you can't edge cancel or do anything. You're just stuck.
Right.
Okay. Can't even land on the platforms and hope they like mess up the punish.
I think Quaff should have took the platform stage.
Yeah.
Grab
I mean,
the list
Khryke
soon.
looking really comfortable.
Yeah, Khryke just.
Great CC.
The early up B, I think, is also a really nice mix-up there because you know they're going to be waiting for the down tilt. You know they're going to try to like grab the edge at the right time. So that early up B can at least like send them back on the stage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, see that more.
And Khryke from, I'm pretty sure Khryke is from like the NDVA region.
Yep.
So, you know, I mean, you got Zane, Richie,
Uh-huh,
you know.
yeah.
All the Marths.
A lot
All
of
the
all
Marths.
the Marths.
But there's a really good Marth player I've seen there named
Ahmad.
Ahmad.
Ahmad is, that
Yeah.
guy's flick.
That
Dude,
guy is crazy. Yeah.
I'd never heard of him, but I tuned into that. Did you watch that one cave?
I watched one where he played Zane. And it was
He
like,
beat Zane.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So, okay, listen. I got to tell this story.
In the Marth ditto?
Yes.
No, no,
So,
no,
no,
no.
this is what happened.
Oh,
This is
no.
what
It was
happened.
like Roy, and
He
then
went
he
up.
Marth,
No.
right?
He was going. Zane was going Fox.
Okay.
And it was a best of 5, and Ahmad beats Zane's Fox 2 games in a row. So now Ahmad's up 2-0, and Zane sits there for a while, and he's like, all right, I'll just go Marth, and I'll just reverse 3-0 him. And then he loses game. Ahmad just beats Zane, like, and that's the set.
Right.
That was winner's finals.
So Zane lost in a Marth ditto.
He lost
In
in Marth
tournament.
in
In tournament.
tournament to a guy named Ahmad from his region.
Shout out to Ahmad.
And the whole stream was like, what is going on? Like, what?
That was a trip because when I first heard of him, I was like, wait, I thought of Ahmad like
Our
the
Ahmad,
homie.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh,
Yo, this
that
is
that region just is like good. This matchup, I don't know.
We're seeing it
So
right
this
now.
is crazy.
This is
Right.
good. Yeah.
Dang.
This is a statement right now.
Yeah, Khryke.
this is wild.
And I think that whole stock was what you said, Brandon. Like, Khryke got to the high percent, and when you're at that high percent, the other Marths can't really combo you anymore. They just need to hit the stray kill move.
It was a lot of
I think the
reads
biggest-
as well. It's a lot of reads on the edge guarding as well.
yeah, I was
I
about
think
to say the
that's
edge guarding
crazy.
stood out the most. Like
Mhm.
Quaff would kind of drop or like go try to snap ledge too early when like Khryke still had a recovery chance. Where it's like I feel like Khryke like knew like when to like, okay, his jump's gone, we'll grab
Yeah.
the ledge, or I'm gonna down tilt here and you could keep like
Right.
teching, but then I'll just do it again.
It was a lot of reads. It felt like just a solid handle on how the recovery mix-ups
Yeah.
were going to be, right? Because we talked a little bit about the mix-ups in terms of like doing like early up B, like faring towards ledge. But just hard call out like 4 stocks is kind of
Right.
wild.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Because the stocks were like going away at like 60%. They weren't like high percent stocks, especially that last one, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's
They-
like call
they-
outs.
They're just vanishing. But yo, kudos to
Vanishing.
Khryke, man.
Looked very
That was
clean.
impressive, right?
That's got to be a confidence